Getting ready to boil the eggs for the Amish pickled eggs. As soon as these start boiling, I'm going to hit the timer. I'm going to time it for 3 minutes. When it's done, I shut everything off, put a lid on it, and let it sit for 15 minutes. Rinse it in some cool water, and then they're ready to peel. Sometimes fresh eggs tend to take half the egg with them when you're peeling them, but I noticed if you let them sit on the counter for 1 week, I don't wash my eggs, so if I set them on the counter for 1 week and then I do the boiling, make hard-boiled eggs, then it peels off really nice. Hope that little tidbit helped you. Alright, so the boiled eggs are now cooling in the cold water. I washed my container I'm going to use to put the eggs in. And then you peel the eggs, and using the vinegar in the water when you're boiling them, oh my goodness, with fresh eggs, well, like I said before, you use about a week-old eggs. Always do the float test to make sure they're not floating. If they're floating, they're dead, so throw them away. If they lay on the bottom like that, they're good. But look at how beautiful that peeled. Beautiful, beautiful. And then I just put them in here, and I just keep going until I fill it up. All right, there are 30 eggs in there. And since I have 30 eggs in there, I'm gonna go ahead and double my recipe just to make sure it gets covered. Then we're gonna take a whole sweet onion. And we're gonna cut it to put it inside. It's just kind of like a rough cut. And then you just put it inside the eggs. You could layer it if you want, but I usually shake mine at the end so it gets all distributed. But you put the whole onion in there. There you go. Now we have to make the liquid. Heading over to a baby shower for my daughter-in-law. I'm going to be a new grandma again. So we're going to a baby shower, and then when I get back, we're going to do the rest of our Amish mustard pickled eggs. So exciting. All right, y'all. We'll see you in a little bit. Off to party. Baby party. Alright guys, home from the baby shower. It was a blast. My daughter-in-law got tons of gifts. So let's finish up these Amish mustard pickled eggs. So I'm doubling my batch. So I'm actually putting in, I'm going to double my batch of liquid, but I have 30 eggs in my container. So we're going to add all these ingredients together. We have 4 cups of white vinegar. I hope you guys can hear me. We have 2 cups of sugar. 2 tablespoons of salt. We use the Himalayan salt, but I think any salt will do. So 2 tablespoons of salt. 2 tablespoons of celery seed, 2 tablespoons of mustard seeds, 12 cloves, whole cloves, 1 cup of water, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric. All right. And I'll be right back. I forgot to get the mustard. And 2 tablespoons of mustard. Oops, got stuck. All right, we put these all in here. And then you whisk it up. Let me show you. Let me show you. All right, whisk it up. Whoop, I can't see while I'm doing it this way. So it's all mixed together. All right, and then we're going to turn our fire on. And then when it comes to a boil, you turn it down to a simmer and simmer it for 10 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and let it come up to a boil, and then I'll start recording again and show you, bring it down to a simmer, and then we'll do that for 10 minutes, and then I'll show you what happens next. Alrighty, y'all, it's boiling. So we're going to take it down to a simmer. We're going to give it a quick stir. The vinegar's making me choke a little bit. Woo! Kind of taking your breath away. Good. All right, and then we're going to let it simmer for 10 minutes. Set the timer. There we go. It needs to calm itself down a little bit. There we go. All right, 10 minutes, and then we'll be back. Actually, we'll be back after it cools off after the 10 minutes. All right, guys, so it's all cooled off. So we're going to, inside here I have 30 eggs and some cut up onion. And now we're going to pour the sauce in it, or the brine. Make sure it covers the eggs. I keep getting stuck on that. And let's stir it up just a little bit just to make sure. I think I'm going to add a little bit more vinegar. If you don't make enough salt, enough brine, then you're going to just pour in a little bit more vinegar. No big deal. We like ours vinegary. And then I'll take it and tip it a couple times. And there you go. And you let it sit in your refrigerator for at least 24 hours. And then you enjoy. And they'll turn yellow and get real flavorful. This is a great recipe. We really like it. And then sometimes I will reboil some more eggs and add it to it. Probably do that only once, because then it starts losing flavor. So then you just start a new batch. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll talk to you next time.